Hi there, my name is Catherine, and over my time of teaching the LSAT and studying for it myself, I've noticed that one of the most challenging of the question types is strengthening questions. Now, what can we do to address this question type that often doesn't play by the rules of other questions that we see? Now, I've got a list of 4 things to look out for. The first one is looking out for problems in the argument. When we're reading through that stimulus, we want to be reading through that stimulus with a sense of scrutiny. We want to think about why we would immediately start to doubt that conclusion. It could be a really classic flaw, or it could be something specific to the evidence in this particular case just not being that strong or that compelling. We want to look out for problems wherever we go, and in the back of our mind, also try to predict some ways that might be a good idea to fix this problem. It's not always going to be something that we can predict before we look at those answer choices, but it's a good habit to get in that mindset of what our mission is with strength questions, which is to find something that will make us believe in that conclusion more. The second thing we're going to look out for is kind of apparent in the name of the question type. We're looking for something strong. We want an answer choice that is going as far as possible to make us believe in that conclusion. We'll note that all of the question stems for strengthen questions are going to include the word most. We're not only looking for an answer choice that pushes that needle forward towards us believing in the conclusion, we're looking for the one that does it more than any others. The third thing we're going to look out for is relevance. Now, relevance is so important here. A lot of our trap answers are going to be about things that are related in general terms to the topic, maybe talking about the same general scientific theory or cultural phenomenon, but we want to keep that conclusion in mind the entire time. We want relevance to the conclusion specifically. Now, the fourth thing that we're going to look out for is also going to be something that we always want to keep an eye out for, but particularly when it comes to strengthening questions, and that is the word except. Now, except questions are going to occur in basically every question type, but they can be notoriously challenging in strengthening questions. Whenever we see that except, we want to make sure that we are fully paying attention to it, that we are changing gears. And instead of looking for one answer choice that strengthens, we're looking for 4 and then selecting the odd one out. It's really important to remember that except questions here are not necessarily going to be 4 right answers that strengthen and 1 that weakens, but it could be one where you just come away feeling pretty meh about the situation. It could be completely neutral. And those answer choices that we're going to knock out might not be strengthening it in the strongest way possible. But anyone that pushes that needle at all towards believing in the conclusion is going to be something that we can knock out when that question stem says except. Now, strengthening questions are never going to be a walk in the park, but if we look out for these 4 things, we can get ourselves on the path to success with them.